how you gonna tell me if you taking the GOATs, right? How you gonna sit there and tell me Steph is not in that conversation?
I said that before.
You get what I'm saying? You can't
said
sit
that
there and tell me.
I said that, and people clown me.
In Steph's eyes, right? Think about what Steph said. Probably, I don't know, but probably sit from. It's Mike, it's Cole, and then it's me.
Oh my God!
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Jay Lynch. Before we get into this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Click subscribe, man. Go ahead and subscribe, bro. See, I want to keep a calm head when I talk about this. I really want to keep a calm head when I talk about this because I know that the point of the things that pop up on my Twitter are to rage bait me. They're to rage bait anybody who's in the algorithm that likes hoops, music, whatever. It's intended. The stuff that pulls the numbers is intended to rage bait us. But I see too many comments like this. I have seen too many comments like this, especially from the bronze sexuals. Especially from the bronze sexuals over the past month or two involving my guy Melo. First off, I want to say I feel like Melo is a guy of honor, integrity, loyalty, all those things that a man should embody. I feel like Melo has them. With that being said, I've seen 2 times over the past 2 months where people on Twitter have tried to act like Melo is hating on LeBron for simply having a perspective on the game, which he is totally entitled to because he's one of the greatest to ever do it, and because he wants to pick someone else's brain, have someone else's perspective, and do his job. The first time coming with Stephen A. People was mad that he had Stephen A. on his show. First of all, I see nothing wrong with him having Stephen A. on the show. I feel like sometimes he even tried to extend to Stephen A. how Bron may view things. And Stephen A., did what he did, said how he feel about the situation. I feel like Melo handled that situation the best that he could. He handled that situation the best that he could. What is he supposed to do? Is he not supposed to? He has a whole media, whatever you call it. Is he not supposed to interview this just because Bron got beef with him? Just because Bron has beef with him, the whole world revolves around LeBron James, and he can't speak to Stephen A. Smith. Even if Stephen A. Smith has been good to him throughout his career, in his eyes, Stephen A. has been honest with him, never did nothing shady, however it may be. He feels like Stephen A. was cool with him, but just because Stephen A. said something again about Bron that may be true, he don't bow down to Bron. He's supposed to be like, oh, nah, you ain't cool with Bron. I can't have you on my show. That's the first thing that irked my nerves because, I don't know. Now, this one, with him speaking about Steph Curry, the Bron sexuals was in an uproar. They expect everyone. They expect Carmelo Anthony and Dwayne Wade to ride Bron like the 28-year-old, 30-year-old single man who has grew up infatuated with Bron his whole life. They expect Carmelo Anthony and Dwayne Wade to do that. Mind you, guys who grew up in the same era as LeBron James, who grew up watching Michael Jordan like LeBron James, and guys who wanted to play basketball because of Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan influenced all 3 of these guys, Bron, Melo, and Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade specifically growing up in Chicago. Dwayne Wade made a comment a couple weeks ago when he was like, when he played it safe. Dwayne Wade played it safe.
Michael Jordan is the greatest player I've ever watched. He is the greatest player I've ever watched.
Okay.
LeBron James is the greatest player I've ever seen.
Ooh.
He played it cool because he know LeBron's sensitive. So he played it cool. Boom. People found a way to hate on that. I don't know how. He gave a good answer to make sure all relationships is intact. He gave a good answer to make sure all relationships will be intact. Now, what Carmelo just said makes total sense. He's not saying First of all, I do believe Steph Curry is in the GOAT debate. I feel like Steph Curry is a top 5 player of all time. Boom, boom. That's just my belief. But he said that if, from Steph Curry's perspective, Steph Curry probably don't have Bron over him all time. And that's probably true. That is probably 100% true. Think about it. Think about it. Steph Curry changed the game. Steph Curry changed the game forever. The game has been changing over the past 10 to 12 years because of Steph Curry. Honestly, I'm a Bron fan. I grew up Bron fan. Some things I don't agree with. What has Bron changed the game with other than like off the court things when it comes to player empowerment, switching teams, having a say so as a player, as a star player? Outside of that, on the court, what has LeBron transcended on the court? So Steph Curry looking like, oh, boom, I was transcended. I changed the game on the court. Okay. Secondly, MVPs. Okay, Bron got 4, I got 2. Boom, it's cool. It's whatever. Oh, shoot, I got 4 rings. Bron got 4 rings. For his 4, he won he got the 2 against, he got 1 against OKC, he got 1 against the Spurs, he got 1 against me on the Warriors, then he got 1 in the bubble against the Heat. Okay, those 4 are cool. He had the greatest comeback 3-1 history. Boom. He's 3-7 in the finals, I believe. 3-7. He's been 10 times. People that say,
oh, he's been 10 times is better than him winning.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. That's the dumbest thing I have absolutely ever heard. Saying that just because someone has been, that's more of an accomplishment than winning. Fuck out of here with that. Okay, boom. Steph Curry has been to the finals, I think, 6 times. Steph Curry has been to the finals 6 times. His record is 4-2. For 3 of his rings, he beat LeBron James. So he like, if this is y'all GOAT and I beat him 3 times in the finals, does that not make me better than him? I beat y'all's best player of all time. Oh shoot. I might be better than him. First of all, Steph Curry is the greatest point guard of all time. It's Steph Curry, Kyrie Irving. Steph Curry, Kyrie Irving. People are saying Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a point guard. He's not. He's a shooting guard. But Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is the 2nd greatest shooting guard of all time behind Mike Jordan. Boom. But Steph Curry doesn't have the right. He doesn't have the right to believe that he is the GOAT, the greatest of all time. What? That he absolutely does. Steph Curry absolutely does. And for people to sit here and say that Melo is hating on Bron for saying that, that's some Bron. First of all, look at me. Hey, bro. LeBron James doesn't know you exist, bro. Yo, that's crazy, right? Like, he doesn't know you exist. He's never talked about you to Savannah at bed at night when he's going to bed. He's never mentioned you to the kids as their uncle from Twitter. Like, bro, Bron does not know you. And for you to try to speak for Bron and say that somebody's hating on him just because they are offering the perspective of someone else who is in the league, is one of the greatest players of all time in the league, and the best player at his position all time in the league. That's like, come on now. It's like nobody will call somebody a hater if they was like, yeah, Kobe in his eyes thinks he's the GOAT. Steven Jackson, Matt Barnes ride Kobe all day. That's their whole brand, is riding Kobe. That's their whole brand. They be like, yeah, Kobe in his eyes, he thought he was better than Mike. Nobody will sit here and say, yo, y'all hating on Mike. Woo, woo, woo. Y'all is mad weird, bro. Y'all is mad weird for saying that, bro. Nobody's going to sit here and say that. But when it comes to Bron, y'all Bron sexuals, y'all's out of hand, bro. Y'all's out of hand. And I'm going to be 100% real. Most of y'all Bron partitioners, y'all don't know hoops for real. I'm going to be real with you. Y'all don't know hoops for real. And that's my little spill. Hey, it's your boy Jay Lynch. And until next time, man, salute. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of... Okay, shut up, man.